What the fuck?
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So, do you guys consider yourselves underground artists? And like I said, not the whole sort of like because you're not signed or anything like that. But do you guys consider yourself a part of the scene where like it's almost hard to describe, right? But like it's
No, I know exactly what you're saying, and
yeah.
but I'll let you finish. But yeah, I don't at all, and I can't. It's very hard to because I feel like just a lot of you know what I'm saying, like whether it be like the blogs or like the people that were like very popular on these blogs that I've been around a lot in the
Yeah.
underground and shit, and I kind of feel like I was always one of the people like
Getting shafted?
not. It was just very weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was because
It's
like
so different.
I would make music, you feel me, with people that made like the trap metal shit or made this or made that, made the emo shit,
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't on that type of time ever.
Dude,
Like
I've always felt different. I always felt like I was on a
you
different
feel
time
it
from everybody else. So
exactly.
it's
So
like
it's like
when you say me personally, when you say are you part of the underground, I'd say sure, I guess.
and then like what the
Because like
underground is now is kind of like at this moment it's I don't want to say it's at a stalemate. It's just at like a anybody could take the you feel me
Yeah.
the throne
yeah,
type shit
I
because it's
agree.
kind of like there's nobody to really lean on like who's the next big one out of the SoundCloud. Like SoundCloud era isn't really dead, but it's kind of like niggas are blowing up off of fucking what TikTok now. So it's like
Man. Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
you're not even about to be a fucking SoundCloud rapper anymore. Niggas gonna be like, oh, you a TikTok rapper, bro.
it's
You
oh
a
my
Twitter
god.
rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like
Man.
so it's just
That
like
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with music.
mm,
Whether you want to call it just the underground, whether you want to say like put it into two different parts, underground and mainstream,
right.
whatever. There's whatever you want to classify music or just like whatever parts you know you want to put it in.
Yep.
There's levels to this shit.
Oh,
There's always like
1,000.
no matter if you're Drake, not like it's hard to get to a point, no matter what artist you are, to be like, all right, I can't be better. I can't be bigger. I can't sell more. I can't
I mean, the
fucking
craziest
like.
part is niggas like Drake kind of can be like that because you're the biggest artist in rap, nigga, in hip
That's what I'm
hop, the
saying.
whole entire genre. You are the biggest artist, so
And
you
that's what I'm saying.
that
It's
is one of the
hard.
ones that
I think it's
you can.
debatable. Like, I think it's really like that subject. Not even just like in hip hop or in general. I'm just talking in music. I feel like it's
Definitely.
like super. I feel like it's super debatable to be like, all right, what like
You
do you have
definitely got
more
to
to
keep
give?
leveling up though, unless you
Yeah,
are the pinnacle.
yeah. Exactly. And it's like it's hard to say who the fucking pinnacle is right now. That's
Because
why
it
I'm kind of.
mm-hmm.
That's
Hmm.
why I'm kind
Depends
of
on your
like,
view of the shit.
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I'm trying to. That's the point I'm making exactly. Is like there's levels to this fucking shit, and it's hard to really say who the fucking top level is. You know,
Yep.
my fucking goal or like my classification I would give myself is just like I'm just trying to level up, man. I know I'm at a low
Definitely.
level. I know there's like I know people around me that are bigger, or at a higher level that can give me game or may not give me game, but it's up to me to,
Level
fucking
up
put myself
regardless.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah, to
agree.
put myself on to put that fucking those 10,000 hours in, to put that time in, that effort, that fucking knowledge to that learning, that's another thing is I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be Beethoven, like you can never say, all right, there's nothing more I can learn about music.
Oh, 1,000%.
Like
1,000%.
because it's so evolving. Like
Oh, 100%.
music history is literally happening every year, and it's
And
evolving every fucking year.
like
And
it's just crazy, bro, because like nobody wants to be underground forever, right? Like that's the thing. Like I always looked at it as like we were always more elite than anything else because everybody else was always looking at us for inspiration. Everybody's always looking for our sounds. Everybody's always looking for everything. And like you're mentioning now, yeah, everything's always evolving, right? So we're evolving and everybody's always looking at us for everything that we do. And it's very like it's something that it's like hard to explain, but you definitely like don't want to be quote unquote like underground forever, like regardless of like whatever your perception is.
Definitely.
You know what I
And
mean?
another thing I probably want to touch on is like I don't really fit into like me and Michael shit for that matter don't fit into any type of niche in the underground that is currently ongoing. You know what I'm saying? That like
Right.
currently exists.
Right.
So it's kind of
Like
hard to be like I can't really say I
give our
fit
music a
in.
genre.
I mean, it's hip hop.
Go ahead.
Like, I'm a
I
call my
mean,
shit
I'm
funny hip
talking.
hop rap. Like I don't give a fuck.
I'm saying. Now I'm talking hip hop, but like, what type of like? Give ourselves
No, yeah, like
name a genre that
can't
are.
classify. You can't give it one of these like newer
You
subgenres.
really
No,
can't.
Like
You
that.
really can't, because you got motherfuckers out there, right, that will like try to dumb it down into like some super subcategory where it's like I've never even fucking heard about that shit. Shut the fuck up. Nobody's
Exactly,
calling
bro.
it that, bro. So
So that's why I'm like the
it
music I'm making is like I'm doing something that no one
yes,
in the ground has really wanted. Not even, and I'm not doing it in a corny way where it's like, oh, I'm rapping on boom bap beats. I'm lyrical miracle. I'm just nigga. I'm rapping, bro. Like,
right.
and
Doing your
no one
thing.
wants
he's
to
just
fucking rap
being
anymore.
him.
People laugh at people for rapping. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's funny to be a rapper, and it's like you're fucking in hip hop, making hip hop inspired music, and you laugh at people for wanting to rap good. Like what the fuck are you like? I don't know. This
Right.
this new generation, like I'm a part of the fucking generation, but it feels like I feel like an old head at times because it's like fucking stupid. Like you can make fun songs, but why be mad at people for actually rapping good too?
Right. No.
That's why I
100%.
very much fuck with the rappers that I do. Like, shout out Scarface again, who's in chat right now. Like,
Real one
Fury.
right there.
A lot of people that just, I mean, at the time they don't make music anymore really as rappers, but Dread Junior, like, they are very much all right. I'm gonna do me. Like, fuck whatever anybody else is doing. Like, I have my
See,
sound. I want to do my sound. Like,
Exactly. Like I'll
I
support anything,
think
bro.
this
Like you
sounds
can make
good.
whatever you want to make.
that's what's
Yeah,
underground to me. To me, like as like the core of this shit, bro. Like why I do Music Mondays, why I've always done this shit, why I've interviewed people. Like it's that's what's underground to me, because you're not trying to be anything. You're not trying to do this. You're trying to do that. You're doing what you love, and like
Exactly. I'm not trying to
that's
sell you an image. I'm not trying to sell you a
right.
gimmick. I'm not trying to stay in this one lane so you can fucking
Facts.
suck me off and tell me I'm the
Right.
greatest rapper
if the
alive. Like I don't give a
if the
fuck.
money
Like I'm
comes,
just making this shit.
Mm-hmm.
if the money comes, that's cool. If the support comes, that's cool. If the fucking shows come, that's cool. If whatever fucking comes, that's cool. But like at the end of the day, I'm making this music because I want to hear what I'm putting out on the radio. I want to hear what I'm putting out be played. You know,
Right.
that's why like it sounds like I'm fucking sucking my own cock, but sometimes like I will sit there and like listen to my own music because some people will be
Every
like,
artist does that.
yeah, but like I do feel arrogant at times, but sometimes it's just like I don't want to hear anything else. I want to hear fucking like whatever. I want to hear this boom bap beat I made and fucking you know
Right.
I don't know. Hear about Scar telling me like, am I gonna fucking see tomorrow or not? Like, you know, like you
Yeah.
feel me? Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. No, like that's the thing too, because like I know Fury mentioned in our phone interview that, sometimes listening to your music back can also be a little bit of a challenge as well, because sometimes when you make music it can bring you to like emotional and painful places that, you know, I could never relate to like listening to, certain songs of my own, or you know what I mean, you know, it- just cuz music will do that for you, you know what I mean? Like you're able to lay yourself out on a track or a canvas or anything like that, So
Definitely give all of yourself like at a certain point in time.
yeah, yeah. So that's why I really don't like look for trends or anything like that. Like, of course I keep my eyes open, and like I always have, because that's not, I always look out for, the next one follower guy who's extremely talented. But at the end of the day, to say that like somebody should chase like, the next big thing or this or that and the third, like over, a pair who is doing something so unique and so independent that you're just fucking smoking crack, bro.
You
It's
just smoking
crazy,
crack,
bro.
bro.
It's
He
crazy,
said, "How you
bro.
not fucking with these
It's
guys?"
crazy, bro. I couldn't do it. And
Y'all
and and
tripping,
like,
yeah.
like that's why I never fit in with like the rest of them, and like I always expose like those, like the stereotypical blogs, the managers, all the people who weren't doing this for the art and the love and the music. They were doing it for other weird shit. And
Bro, niggas really was so cheese. I watched that whole era, bro. Like I watched a big part of that era crumble because niggas just wanted to fucking capitalize off of what was already getting big.
yep,
Like find something new,
yep.
push something different.
And like that's like the number one thing I learned was you could copy everything we were doing, I was doing, but we were always 50 steps ahead because we were in the
Trying to
lab,
find the next person that was
right?
you feel yeah,
In the
that no
lab
one knew.
every night, every fucking night. Oh, did you hear this guy? Oh, let's make this track. Yo, let's do an album. Yo, let's do a show. Like we
That's why I
were like,
appreciate Eddie a lot because no one in you I'm not gonna lie, no one in UVC fucked with me. I tried to reach out several times, no one
yep,
was fucking with me, and he
yep,
hit me up his own like free will type shit, like and reached out to me. So that yeah,
yep.
certain people I'll always you feel me be grateful for.
Eddie was such like a staple in that shit too, and like I gotta give my flowers to him while he's always still around and shit. But not a lot of people know about what he did for a lot of the shit back then, and it was only like me and him and like people like Tez and a couple other people that were really just
He was really part of the like you were all a part of the machine, like keeping that motherfucker
man.
moving.
We love this shit to the fucking bro. I'm telling you, like we were putting in money for merch that we didn't even have. Like so that's why I hate when I hear about blogs and this and that and the third trying to like take money from artists and this and that for the people that
Oh
don't
yeah,
even
the
like have
$50 they will
money.
give you a write up.
Yeah, like people don't even
$100 will give
have
you a write up.
money.
What the
They
fuck
don't
are you
even have
talking
money
about,
to
nigga? Do you like my music or not, nigga?
right. Like artists don't even have money to spend for themselves, and you're gonna try to ask them for fucking bread, bro. That is the
That's burnt the fuck
craziest
out.
shit, bro. It really is just bullshit, bro. So I've always like it's not even like an advantage because like I don't do it for the advantage. I just do it because I wake up like this, bro. Like it's been I don't do it for that. Like I enjoy putting a smile on people's faces and seeing them be like, wow, like this actually meant something to me and nobody fucking paid attention to my shit. Nobody did this, nobody did that. Like that's why I do this shit. And that's why a lot of people should do this shit. And when I see artists like you guys that have this energy going on that is just almost like it's like the eye test, right? Like you just know that if you guys keep going the way that you're going, it's impossible for you to fail. And like you said, like you don't got to be Drake, you don't got to be this, you don't got to be that, but you both can eat and sit at the table with everybody that you want to, as long as you keep true to this shit, bro. Like that's
Yes,
like
indeed.
it's so important, and that's some of the shit that a lot of people, I guess, take for granted or just don't
Take for granted
realize.
and like lose sight of.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And it's so inspiring to see artists out here still doing that. So, shouts out to you guys, man, and shouts out to everybody in the chat, Scarface and all the homies for real, because you guys are definitely the future, 100%.